Hey everybody, welcome back to Universe Jarvis and happy December the 8th, or is it the 7th? It's one of those two. Anyway, so I'm back. I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving, spent time with your friends and your family, all that good stuff. There's one more holiday coming up in probably, like 2 weeks or something like that. But anyhow, I figured that I'd check in with everybody, see how you guys were doing, and also share something. I have a big old box over here, so we're going to get to that in just a second. This guy, I don't know how many of you use air fryers, and they're great devices. I don't have to use this thing over here, especially in the summertime because it heats up so it's super hot. This has been a godsend. We've had this one now for probably a little over a year. But week of Thanksgiving, it decided that it was going to go to the great appliance graveyard in the sky, I guess. So this is actually a Cuisinart. This oven cost about $230 brand new, which we purchased it brand new. And it started doing this. Let me show you guys what it started doing. I can get it plugged in. So it's plugged in, right? This is the power knob over here. It's not doing anything. It's ticking like it's supposed to. All these things are set where they need to be set. And guess when it'll decide it wants to turn on? When you open the door. So we have to air fry and bake with the door open, which makes absolutely no sense. So this one's done. This bad boy is going to end up going in the garbage. So $230 that's going to go in the trash. But to its credit, it did get a lot of use and a lot of life. Not really sure why it decided to do that. It's got this little thing right here. So I think this is actually what's malfunctioning. It's a little button, I guess. So when the door is shut, it tells it that it's shut so it'll turn on. So it's actually started working in reverse for some weird reason. But that is that. So this bad boy is going to go away. And in fact, let's move it out the way because we're going to need the space. So, did a bunch of research, was trying to figure out what to get next as far as air fryer. Emeril Lagasse has a 360 oven that we kind of liked, did a lot of research on it, didn't really get the best reviews, so then was back to the starting board. There's an Instapot one that we looked at. There's two Instapot ones, Instapot Vortex, and the other one I think is the Omni. The Omni is a bigger one, so it would take up more space than the Cuisinart that you just saw. It was a little bit more expensive. It was probably about $260. The Vortex was actually on sale at Target for around $90. But it was, like I said, it was tinier, it's plastic, but it had a pro. You could take the door off, all that good stuff. So while we were in Target yesterday, we were kind of looking around, and we actually saw this one, which kind of married the price point of the Vortex with the size a little bit of the Omni that I was telling you about. So this is just a Hamilton Beach SureCrisp Air Fryer Oven. Has all the features. It's kind of nice. It's got a digital display. So this one that I just took down at Cuisinart didn't have a digital display. So I've kind of been wanting a digital display. So that's going to be kind of nice. It'll air fry, do all that good stuff. I think it says on here, yeah. So you can actually fit a whole chicken in it. It's got the rotisserie stuff along with it. So you've got three rack positions, mesh air fry basket, rotisserie accessories, bake pan, broil rack, and slide out crumb tray. It can do a full size chicken, but I don't think it's talking about like a big one. It's probably gonna be more of those more smaller baking ones. 6 slices of bread or a 12-inch pizza. So let's open up this box and get it up on the counter. I'm kind of excited about it. This one was on sale for $99.99 at Target. So you get that sale right off the bat, and also, and that's for this week, it's December the 8th. I think the sale probably switched over today, but they may still be on sale, not 100% on that, but normally Target changes their ads on Sundays. So got another 5% off of that. So got this bad boy for a really good price, got it under $100 with that extra 5%. So I have, here we go. A little blade, let's get this bad boy open. And it's stainless steel. I tend to like the look of the stainless steel appliances. They look really nice. It will probably be a pain, kind of like the one before it, to keep it clean on the inside, at least. Because as you're cooking, you're going to have that grease and all that stuff's going to be splattering, so on and so forth. So let's pack it in there real nice. I know what this is. This is the air frying tray. And we're going to take this box down to the floor so that I can lift it out. Not gonna be enough space to do it here. So let's get this out of the box. It's got a nice solid weight to it too. I mean, it's not heavy. That Cuisinart one actually feels like it was heavier than this one. It's a little bit lighter in those aspects, so there we've also got this down inside. I think this is maybe the drip tray or a pan in the rotisserie stuff, but we'll open it up and see what we got in there. Move this big old box out of the way. And they packaged it up real nice. You got your foam on there to kind of inflate. I was a little worried about this one because the box has a dent on it. Now, that's actually got the spits for the rotisserie in here, and I'm going to remove them now before I forget they're in there, and this foam ends up getting thrown in the trash. You got your 2 spits to rotisserie with. Looks like that's a lifting thing again. Oh, it's to lift the rotisserie off. And on the other side here, this is what you're gonna put your chicken on, and put the spits on the end of that. For the oven, this plastic bag off. I'm gonna try to be gentle with it. I really want to just rip it off, but it's open at the bottom, so I can just kind of tilt it, lift it up. Oh, look at that. So gorgeous. It's great seeing this stuff when it's brand new out the box and it's got that pretty shine on it. So, it's a little uneven. That's gonna bother me. Only the front 2 feet have these little stoppers. These ones don't. And granted, that unevenness could also be the countertop. I don't like that at all. Mess around with that. Just my OCD kicking in. So beautiful stainless steel finish. There's our digital display. Looks like that's the timer knob. That's the temperature there. I think this probably goes up to 400. I'll have to find the manual to double check that. Function, rotisserie, start, stop. Oh, excuse me, air fryer, rotisserie, start, stop, and then I guess this lets you toggle back between the functions. And that's the inside of it. Really nice and clean for right now. The drip tray. Now the Cuisinart one actually had the tray, you could pull it out, but I guess this one's different. You could pull that bottom part out, but I guess with this one, actually going to have an actual tray that's inside it. Let's open up these components and see what we got. Okay, so we got a rack. Like a pan, and this here is the drip tray. And this end, yeah, she should just go in like that. I'm assuming it's got a little lip there to lift it out. But I haven't come across the directions. Oh, here are the directions right here. Make sure I'm placing everything where it's supposed to go. At least I think these are the directions. Hamilton Beach reminds me of an old map. Hamilton Beach 6 slice toaster oven. Alright, let's see. Yep, that was the drip tray. Well, 6. What is 6? 6 is the slide out crumb tray. And 5 is the baking pan. So, this is the baking pan right here. It's a baking pan, cooking rack, or oven rack, and air frying basket. Kind of interesting why this has this indentation here. So I wonder if actually fits really snug, so there should be 3 positions. That's one, and also super low down looks like it touches the heating element, but I guess that's just how it's designed. I'm curious why it has this little, so maybe that's just storage. Oh, actually I guess too, if you're baking something on here, you can use this to kind of catch the dripping, so it's kind of cool. I like that. The air fryer basket. It just slides right on in. So that probably means you could do this air frying basket. Oh, that won't work. So this here, right there, and you can catch stuff that drips. A lot of versatility, a lot of different combinations it looks like you can make. Like this. Fold up my mat. Where's the power cable? We want to make sure that this thing powers up, turns on. On the back. Looks like it's got a cord wrap on it too, I'm guessing. That's kind of what this is. These two black things. Get this off. And apparently I just knotted up the cable more than it was. That's pretty great. Alright, go off there. And turn her. Is that what this is? I guess so. I guess you can use it. The cord's not really all that long though, so it probably won't even matter. Alright, plug in. Oh, so it goes up to 450. I knew it was 400 or 450. Okay, so that's a baking function. So bake, broil, pizza, and toast. So it looks like it's got some preset functions. I just want to make sure it powers up, so I guess let's just do, I don't know, so can you manually, okay, so that's how I can affect the temperature here. 450 is the max. Nice. Just want to make sure it turns on. Okay, so I just hit the stop button, saying it's at 86 degrees. Probably should just turn the broil on, because then I could see. Let's stop that. Let's go to broil, because I know that'll heat up pretty quick. I'm looking to see if these heating elements turn red. Like so. And this side of this oven's a lot heavier because all of your components seem to be on this side. This side doesn't really have anything housed in it, so I guess your fan for the air baking and everything is going to be over here on this side. It's working, it's getting hot. That's all. I want to make sure I still turn this off. I'm curious, I was expecting a little bit more robust of a guide. It's only got those presets, so I guess an Airfryer Mode. Let's see. It tells you place oven rack in desired position. Blah blah blah. Air fryer can use with pizza and baking. Okay, so the muffin is your baking mode, so it's not just to bake treats. It's also if you want to bake food, and you can adjust those temperatures, so that's pretty nice. A nice funky smell too. That's because it's brand new out of the box. Okay, so let's turn it on. I'll do that. And I guess it must time out after a certain period because that was pitch black. So it'll be a learning curve here. Well, that's the oven in a nutshell. Not really going to cook anything in it right now. Going to get it set up, and actually seems like it's not quite as high as that Cuisinart, so it does take up a little bit less space, which is nice. So I'm really excited about this, and well, actually, hopefully I'll figure out a meal or something that I can do in it, and we can do a test run. But anyhow, that's all I have for right now. Thanks for tuning in to Universe Jarvis. And before you leave this video, do not forget to subscribe down at the bottom. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to post them. I check it daily. Thanks, guys. You're great. Later.